How are we doing, guys? Welcome back to another match preview for the game between Arsenal and Kairat, our last Champions League game of this year's group stage campaign, as Arsenal are top of the Champions League and they look to cement their lead in the Champions League, to give them an opportunity to be in a better position in the knockout stages, whereby they are, because of the new rules, Arsenal can play their second leg ties at home at the Emirates in the knockout stages. Yes, following coming off the back of the loss against Manchester United, I don't think any Arsenal fan is actually looking forward to this game. Most Arsenal fans are actually looking forward to the game against Leeds on Saturday, which feels more important to any Arsenal fan right now, because we've actually not won any game in the Premier League since Liverpool, which is quite frustrating. So we've played 3 games back to back, lost 2, drawn 2 and lost 1, which is quite frustrating. And the game against Manchester United brought a lot of PTSD to most Arsenal fans, because over the past few seasons, Arsenal have had seasons moments like this, whereby they've lost leads to Man City, because of silly games like that. And I remember that season where we almost went on to win the league. What happened this week, or what happened over the past 3 games, feels like deja vu for Arsenal, for many Arsenal fans, and we're so desperate to get it over the line. And hence why you see most frustrations from Arsenal fans, not because of what the rivals are actually saying, but because of they've seen this before and we don't want this to repeat itself. It's just like a wake-up call for the players. I think that's why the frustration is coming from Arsenal fans. Like, okay, we've seen this before. Don't let it happen again. That's why you have almost all the frustration. And yesterday's press conference from Mikel Arteta actually brought so much confidence in me. Actually, when I watched that press conference from Mikel Arteta yesterday, it brought a smile into my face, because I felt like, okay, this is what we want to hear. This is what we expect you to do as a manager, and this is the kind of conversation you should be having with the players. And I'm so delighted that he came out and talked about it. But I know so many people, if it doesn't go out well, I know it's gonna come back and bite us, because you know what the ups are all about. You tend to wait for those moments just to strike. So now Arsenal will be facing Kairat in the Champions League, and I expect a fully rotated squad. Every Arsenal fans don't expect us to we do not expect us to start every player and all our big players. We expect most of our big players to be rested, and you can see already the team news is already saying that Julian Timber and William Saliba are already out with a nuggle, with an injury. We understand the type of injury they have. I think they have been rested for the game. I know he doesn't want to risk them. I know he's trying to rest them, because we've got 2 big games coming up in the next few weeks. We've got Leeds coming up, and we've got Chelsea next week at the Emirates. And now that we've lost to Manchester United at home, now there's a big doubt that even despite the fact that we have the lead ahead of Chelsea, against Chelsea in the first leg, where we beat them at Stamford Bridge, there's still this fear that, okay, since we've lost to Manchester United, we can still lose to Chelsea. That's the fear. But that press conference from Mikel Arteta yesterday actually brought renewed hope in me. Actually, I was actually very, very happy with what I heard from what he said. Everything he said was actually spot on for me. I was really happy with that press conference yesterday when I listened to it. And with that, I expect a fully rotated squad for this game. I expect a fully rotated squad for this game. And with that, I'll be giving you my predicted match 11 for the game between Arsenal and Kairat. And in goal, I'll start with Kepa. My defensive pair, I will go with Piero Nkapie and Christian Mosquera as my defensive pair. In front of them, I will go with the left back. My left back will be Miles Lewis Kelly, and my right back will be Ben White, since Julian Timber since the team news is saying Julian Timber is currently out injured at the moment, and I'm sure he's going to be fit to play against Leeds and Chelsea. And I wasn't too impressed with Ben White against Manchester United, because I think he made us more. Like when he came, I think he slowed the game too much for us that day, and I didn't really like his performance. The throwing, he was taking the throwing too slow. Like he was killing the time for us. We needed when we needed urgency, he was actually killing the urgency for Arsenal. And the front of my midfield pair. Based on the current team news, it feels like what's it called? Based on the current team news, it feels like Mikel Merino and Declan Rice will be missing that game due to the yellow card they picked up against Inter in the last game. And with that, for me, I would have preferred to rest Zubimendi for this one, but because of that, you don't want to rest Zubimendi. You want to use start Zubimendi and Christian Norgard for this one. But for me, what I would have done, or what I would love to do in this game, I will rest Zubimendi, start Christian Norgard, and try Martin Odegaard and Eberechi Eze for this one. That's what I would do, just to experiment how they will look going forward, and how, because that was the substitution that actually I was expecting against Manchester United. I was actually expecting that substitution to try both of them, to use both of them instead of like taking one off, because when you have both of them, you're guaranteed creativity in the midfield. But this is an opportunity for him to try something different, and I'm also looking forward to seeing Arteta try something different again. A two-man striker of Victor Gyökeres and Gabriel Jesus. Try it. Let's see how it works. Or Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus. You can go into 4-4-2 formation. This is an opportunity for you to experiment, and it's a very good game for us to experiment that type of formation, because I don't think we'll have any opportunity again to have so many experiments. This is an opportunity for us to have an experiment. Experiment what you want to do going forward when the games are getting difficult. Like that game against Manchester United, you need to prepare for the plan B, and that's an opportunity for you to prepare for the plan B or prepare for the worst. So I expect us to experiment going forward to bring the best out of these attackers, because I feel like we're finding it difficult to bring the best out of these guys, to be honest. We're really finding it difficult to bring the best out of those guys. And yes, with that's my predicted match. So with that, I will start with Merino and Victor Gyökeres for that one, if Mikel Arteta wants to go. But what I know he would do is he's going to play his 4-4-3 formation. He's going to use Christian Norgard, Martin Zubimendi, and Christian Norgard, Martin Zubimendi, and Eberechi Eze for this one. And in front of them, the front three will now be Noni Madueke, Gabriel Martinelli, and maybe Gabriel Jesus. That's what he's gonna go with. Yes, that's my match preview for the game between Arsenal and Kairat, and my predicted match 11 for the game between Arsenal and Kairat. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you agree or disagree, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you after the game. Come on, you Gunners.